boys and girls, Mrs. Hanson here. So we just got done reading Curious George Makes Pancakes. So now we can complete this little paper that talks about our opinion. So Mrs. Hanson wants to do a little bit about opinion before you guys can do that. So remember what opinion is. If I have an opinion about something, is that something that I think or is that something that's a fact? It's something that I think. So, are opinions always right? No. It's just what you think and how you feel. Everybody sometimes has different opinions, sometimes they have the same opinion. So, I'm going to write two sentences on here and we're going to talk about if they're opinion or not. I like I like pancakes. So that's my first sentence. And then my next one, I live in Ohio. So I have two sentences up here. And Mrs. Hanson wrote a little crooked. So I have I like pancakes and I live in Ohio. Which one of these is my opinion and which one of these is a fact? A fact meaning that it's true. So if it says like, that's something I like, right? So does that mean that everybody likes pancakes? Does that mean that you like pancakes? You might. But that's your opinion. Not everybody likes pancakes, right? So when a sentence has like in it, it is normally an opinion of somebody. Now I have down here, I live in Ohio. Do I live in Ohio? I do. So is that my opinion? Do I think I live in Ohio or do I really live in Ohio? Is my house in Ohio? It is. So I don't just think it or wish or want to live in Ohio. I live here, right? Now, could I say, what if I said Ohio? Oh, this is one that I know you guys were like. Ohio State is the best football team. Is that a fact or is that my opinion? That is my opinion because I know a lot of my friends think Michigan is the best football team. So that those are both opinions. It doesn't mean that one's right or wrong. It's just what you think, right? So Ohio State or Michigan, which one is your favorite? That is your opinion. Okay? That's what you think and how you feel. So we have this little paper right here. And this is asking us questions about the story that we just read, Curious George Makes Pancakes. Okay? So I'm going to pause this and then move so I can sit so I'm not. It's that funny though, but you guys have to be focusing on this, not Mrs. Hanson being all crazy. Okay, 1 second. So now I'm sitting down, and so our first part says, what is your favorite part of the story? So thinking back to Curious George Makes Pancakes, what was your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is, you do not need to copy that down. You are just going to write what you think on these lines. So I'm going to think, and you guys, if you guys think that your favorite part of the story is the same as Mrs. Hanson's, that's okay. But I want you guys to think of other parts too. So my favorite part of the story is when you hear Delilah back there. She's in her jumper and she's jumping around yelling like crazy. She's having a ball. When George made pancakes. That's what my favorite part of the story is. So I'm going to write only when George made pancakes because I don't need to write anything else because it already has it on there. So, my favorite part of the story is when George made pancakes, and I have my period, okay? So that is my opinion. That's my favorite part. So does that mean that that's your favorite part too? Could you have a totally different favorite part? Could you have the same favorite part? It's still your opinion, right? So you could have the same opinion as Mrs. Hanson or a different one. And down here it says, I think this because. And then so I'm going to write why I think that that's my favorite part. Why was it my favorite part when George made pancakes? I think this because he had so much fun. That's why I like that part because George was really having a lot of fun while he was making those pancakes, wasn't he? So I wrote, I think this because he had so much fun. So that was my favorite part. And you could have the same opinion, but a different reason too. So then down here, I'm not going to do anything. What was the funniest part of the story? The funniest part of the story is, and then you're going to write what you think the funniest part of the story is. And then you're going to say, I think this because why did you think that was so funny? So you are just writing your opinion and what you think about the story, George makes pancakes. Okay? So up here, your opinion, why you think that, of your favorite part. Down here, your opinion and why you think that of the funniest part of the story. Make sure you're using nice and neat handwriting. Make sure you have periods at the end. And I want you to be thinking about why is that my favorite? Why do I like that part? Okay? So remember, this is all your opinion and what you think. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with and what your favorite part was and what part you thought was funny. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right, guys. Bye.